Hey guys, welcome back to our unit circle review. Do your best to copy down the unit circle below. Now notice I only really focused on my first quadrant. These are the most important to me, my reference angles, my 30, 45, and 60, which we've memorized sine and cosine of. So in the unit circle, it's called a unit circle because the radius is equal to 1. So on each of these endpoints here, you see my points are length of 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, negative 1, 0, 0, 1. Now for these values here, my x and y, x and y, x and y, x is cosine of my angle and sine is my y. So cosine of 30 is square root 3 over 2, sine is 1/2. Cosine and sine are both square root 2 over 2 for 45. And cosine is 1/2, sine is square root 3 over 2 for 60. And we should memorize what these are in radians as well as degrees. So on my quadrant angles here, 90 degrees is pi over 2. Here's its cosine sine. 180 is pi, cosine sine, cosine sine, cosine sine. If we're ever figuring out tangent, tangent is sine over cosine or y over x. And remember our reciprocals for cosecant, secant, cotangent. So every angle that we have in our unit circle is just going to be a multiple of one of these reference angles, a multiple of 30, or a multiple of 45, or a multiple of 60, or a multiple of 90. It's really the only options we have in the unit circle. So if I know sine and cosine of my first angles, my reference angles, and then I use this special little tool here, it's a little reminder. All students take calculus to remind us which quadrants our angles are positive in, or not our angles, but the trig ratios. So all of my trig ratios are positive here. As you can see, every ratio is positive. In this quadrant, only sine is positive. So cosine and tangent would be negative here. Here, only tangent is positive, which means both sine and cosine are negative. Here, cosine is positive only. So we're going to use this reference angle along with my all students take calculus reminder to do the unit circle in our minds.